All right, OverClocked Stack.
Okay.
I'm going to start us off.
Ready to go.
How about this one? This is one I hope I didn't steal from the guru. I think he posted it, so if he gets on to me.
That's okay.
Overclock it. Go faster.
Go.
Overclock it. Google-powered beer fridge. This is for you, Bruce.
What are you trying to say?
Yeah, I know what I'm trying to say. Google and Thinking Box have teamed up to create Molson. That's a beer company.
Yeah.
Okay, up in Canada, I think.
Yeah.
Canadian beer. A global beer fridge. And how it works, they have an ad, and they have this beer fridge they've created. It's a promo that goes around different places.
Yeah.
And you have to say, I'm Canadian, but you have to have other people that can speak other languages before the door will open. 6 other languages. It has to. In the video, it shows 6 different people saying in their language, I'm Canadian. The door opens up, and the thing's full of beer, and you can grab it out. And they had about 20 people around trying to get somebody to come up there and say it.
Yeah.
I'm Canadian in different languages.
I'm sorry. Can you come over here?
But they didn't quite understand. Yeah, they didn't.
I'm sorry. Can you come say I'm Canadian? I'm sorry.
Yes, they didn't quite
Thanks for
have
the beer,
it.
I'm sorry.
They didn't quite have it. They didn't have all the people they needed, I guess. I don't know, but they kept calling people up because they didn't get it at first. Everybody was coming up and saying in English, and it already said English, and then it needed somebody. And so there's others that came up in different, and one was Japanese, I think.
Nice.
And
so,
and it had 6 buttons and 6 screens, and so every time they would get one, it would say, "I recognize this language."
Gotcha.
And so when the 6th one was recognized, it opened the door.
Interesting.
So that's the sort of the ad.
who got the beer?
Whoever was out there. There's
I mean,
people in the middle of the road.
Did he give you 6 beers?
No,
for
no,
the
no. It
6
was
people?
full.
Oh, so
It was just how many ever people.
It's like,
it
okay.
just took 6 people
To open it.
To open it, yeah.
And then after that, I was like, here you go. So Plex has been hacked. Your payment information is safe, but your account is not. So if you are a Plex user, change your password. I could go into more, but that's enough.
Okay, I've got one. I think I may have got this from Michael, so I apologize, Michael. But apparently, accidents at railroad crossings jumped 9% last year, according to the government. So Google Maps is teaming up with the Federal Railroad Administration, a partnership where their Google Maps app will soon alert drivers when you are coming up to a railroad crossing. I can't say that word.
I have a fear of railroad crossings. After I saw, and I want to say it was like on like a public access station or something, and the guy was saying, you realize there's no laws that state that those lights and the arms and all that have to work at a railroad crossing. There's nothing that's like if it's just there because they want, it's like to kind of help you out, but it's up to you to look.
Yeah.
And I know I was going through Talladega, through downtown, they got the.
Right.
So I was going through there, and none of the lights, this was years ago, none of the lights went off anything, and I passed through, and then I look in my rearview mirror, and there goes a train. And ever since then, man, I slow down, I stop, and I look. So if you're ever behind me, you're like, why is this guy going?
I will say this, too. In this article,
Scary
the
stuff.
Federal Railroad Administration has also reached out to Apple, Garmin, MapQuest, and TomTom in hopes that they'll agree to also do this. So this is a good – I think all the companies will jump on board eventually, but Google is leading the way with this.
Good job, Google.
Federal Trade Commission reveals charges against Ohio man who created an app that secretly used customers' phones to mine second-tier cryptocurrencies like
Dogecoin.
Oh, is that right?
Dogecoin.
Man, I practiced that. I thought I was doing great. Dogecoin.
And they're about to have a Dodge NASCAR car. Anyways, go on.
Well, that says Dogecoin. That cannot.
It's Dogecoin.
Where's the D? Anyway, Dogecoin, Litecoin, and Corkcoin. Is it Cork? Q-U-A-R-K?
Cryptocurrency.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, those are cryptocurrency. The terms of use specifically represented that any code on the prized app, which is what this guy had, will be free of malware, spyware, and bombs and viruses, time bombs and viruses. But actually it wasn't. And what they've hit him up with is $5,000 to these $50,000 to the state of New Jersey, which all of it, but 5,200 will be vacated basically if within 3 years, if he complies with all their agreements and never does this again, never creates malware again.
Nice. So not this story, but that, because this story's not nice. Man crushed to death by robot at car factory. So in Germany at a Volkswagen factory, a 22-year-old man was crushed when a robot grabbed him and slammed him against some metal.
Wow.
A representative from Volkswagen blamed it on human error, and I would probably have to agree with that. He's probably standing somewhere doing something he shouldn't have been doing.
Probably.
So,
all right, quickly, one more. I guess we'll do this, wrap up with this one. This is an Apple story, so sorry about those non-Apple folks. But there's a extended warranty, I guess you can call it, called Apple Care Plus. I think it covers accidental damage too. But anyway, in the past, it had covered if battery replacement during that 3 years, if it got below 80% of the original charge. Yeah. Well, Apple has changed that on Apple Care, where if it's 50% of the original charge, they'll replace your battery. No, excuse me. It was 50.
Now it's 80.
It's 80, excuse me. It was when it got down to 50% of the original charge, they would replace it. Now they've jumped it to 80%, which is showing like our batteries are good. And that's on the Apple Care Plus for the mobile devices and Apple Care for laptops.
Nice.
Yes. Oh, I've got one last one. We got to get it quick because I promised. Golfers rejoice. Microsoft partners with TaylorMade to bring golf tracking back to its band wearable. Its wearable band. There was a firmware update, and it was rumored to add the golf tracking hooks. The health app hasn't updated the necessary software to exploit the features yet, but they are saying that golfers should really be interested in using it. Microsoft is partnered with TaylorMade. Basically, what users are presented with a scoring summary, time of play, total steps taken, and the number of calories burned right on the band. The Help app adds round information with summaries of performances that include an electronic scoreboard, longest drive, peak heart rate, and
that's pretty
other
neat.
Related data.
If I golfed, I'd care.